Happy New Year. It's 2023, and today is the first day of the new year. So I thought we'd talk about the two most important New Year's resolution for all the citizens of heaven. Remember, we are all citizens of heaven. It is our birthright. Jesus came on this planet to give his life on the cross so that we can, through Jesus Christ, be with him in heaven. So, what would be the two most important New Year's resolution? As a Christian and somebody who is not a Christian for all, the number one thing is forgiveness. It is good to forgive one another and move on, not to hold it against them, not to think about it, just move on. Also, it is important to be able to ask for forgiveness because asking for forgiveness may not be easy for people. And when we learn to ask for forgiveness, guess what? We tried our best and where our conscience is clear. And if we truly love one another and if we value our health, then not only we will forgive one another or we will ask for forgiveness, but we will also move on to the next day and forget about what happened in the past. This allows us to have a great relationship with one another. Our blood pressure is better, our heart rate is better, we are happy, and we can be more productive and effective as a citizen, not only on earth, but also citizens of heaven. Imagine if we forgive one another. Guess what? We don't need to stand in judgment because we have already forgiven one another, and Jesus is not going to ask us to stand in judgment for the sins we already have forgiven one another for. And no wonder Jesus gave that commandment to forgive, to show mercy to one another, to love mercy. The second one is simple: never to boast in our own goodness. Remember, we may not do things that are bad because we are under the rules and regulations of the society. But many times we think about having bad things done to other people in our mind and in our heart when we are angry. And when we do that, guess what? Our blood pressure is up, we are upset, everybody around us is not feeling well because of our mood. But imagine if we always think positive thoughts about other people and we realize that we are here to serve and serve only. And if that's the case, then all we have to do is remember to never be boastful in our own goodness. Because if we are boastful about our own goodness, guess what? Jesus did not need to come. Our good work would take us to heaven. But since in our mind we cannot always think good thoughts, and always with our mouth and what we do, we cannot always do what is good and what is right, or what is the action that makes us servant. We need Jesus Christ. And therefore, we are so thankful and grateful that Jesus Christ has done what he has done on the cross so that through him we can all have eternal life. So 2 New Year's resolution, simple because we are already heavenly citizen. That is to forgive one another, ask for forgiveness and move on. And secondly, never be boastful of our own goodness because we have none. It is through Jesus Christ everything is possible. Thank you.